Hello, darlings. How are you doing? I'm so sorry that I just disappeared like that, but it was just head down and get to the end of where I am now this summer of readings. And so I carried on with my blog for about 3 months. I was putting everything I was posting into my blog, but I was spending a good 10 hours on each story because I'm ridiculous. I just put so many pictures. And so then I put all my heart and soul into my readings. As you know, every reading I prefer to have you with me just because it keeps me focused and it keeps me on ball, and I like to get to the depths of your stories. But each reading can be about 3 hours, and then I do the uploading, and then I take the pictures of the tarot, take the pictures of your planet movements if you've had a Saturn return, and then I do a written feedback, which I spend another 2 hours on. So with 5 readings a week, that just left no time with me starting with spring here to run the house. In the winter, it's okay because I'm closed in the house. So this is just me. I was about to make a post on Facebook and I thought I'll just do a video. So there's no preparation. This is just me looking at the sky now. We've got very eerie, watery, moist, cold weather. So I thought we'd go through and have a look at what's going on in the sky. So this is right now. I've got Stellarium in France where I am. So we've got the sun in Cancer, and we've got Mercury very visible in Cancer as well. And see, he's very visible. So he's not blinded, and this for me is the sun, and we've got the Dauphin, and we've got the Little Prince, we've got Le Petit Prince, and we're seeing big, we've got, I think that people have got a lot of rain. We've just got white out, grey here, and it's cold energy. So this summer, we've got the Tokyo Olympics. It's all about the empire of the sun. And the sun rules Leo. And we're now about to crown the south with the Sun King. So Lion, water, sun in water, lion. And we've got the sun, the ruler of Leo. And we've got Mars and Venus that are both going to be affected by the sun being in this water. And then we've got the moon that rules Cancer, currently in Taurus. And he's going to be moving over onto the wands and then into Gemini. So we're going to go through and see step by step. Jupiter is on his way back, and he's not far from crossing over that line back into detriment in Capricorn, or just, detriment exaltation in Cancer. So he is opposite the planets in Leo. So he's about, this is for the 8th, but let's see, Jupiter is... Well, we'll see when this is on the 8th. At the moment, he's opposite Mercury. Well, that's on the 8th. So, so this is, that's Mercury still in Cancer. Well, we'll come to that after. Okay, so Mercury, Sun, and we've got Saturn. So we're going to have a black moon on the 8th of the 8th, which is the Lion Gates, the 88 constellations. And big festival where I am is the day of D'Artagnan, of course, Lupiac. So Jupiter is on his way back, and he's going to be, it's going to get very cold when he comes back into Saturn. And we're going to feel that energy of that clamp down He won't start going forward till the end of October, and he won't be back here until early, and until he'll be on his way back on the winter solstice. So Neptune's also retrograde Pluto and Saturn. We've got Pluto just on the borderline of Sagittarius. He's still in Sagittarius, and he's going backwards as well. So this is really our last chance to be the nomads, to expand, to find the wisdom, to travel if you need to travel, however way you've got to do it, to get your camping cars, to get ready for tribal life. With this Pluto last 2024 for the Paris Olympics, he'll be fully back. Let's just see. And moves forward again. Yeah, he's playing around there. He'll just start to cross over in 23. And that will be the same time as Neptune goes from Aquarius into Pisces. So let's come back to now. Up. Okay. Right, so let's carry on. Moon in exaltation, currently in Taurus, but it's all very feminine, cold, and that Sun is ruling everybody in Leo, Moon ruling Cancer in Taurus. So then we've got Mercury moving forward, and he's going to move into Leo on the 5th, and then the Sun is coming up, and at the same time then there's going to be Venus getting ready to go into Virgo. So the Sun will come back for this 8-8 after the 8-8 after the Black Moon, because I know the whole of Europe. So we've got the Black Moon, and I've got this chart up here. So this will be an opposition to Saturn. Saturn at home retrogrades in Capricorn, and that is going to be the energy for the next month. This chart is showing in the 10th house, so that's normally the Saturn house. And we've got this little Mercury who's still going to be there. It's not always correct, those charts. No, Mercury will be in Leo. And best we just look at this because that's not always right, and Venus is not quite. So new Black Moon in Cancer. And then from the 10th is when the Sun comes back. We've got Sun moving into Leo, Mercury, Mars, Moon, and Venus. Sun is still in Cancer here. Leo, he goes into Leo on the 11th. And then Venus will still be just on her way. Well, she'll be in detriment in Virgo. And as the Moon will be in Leo, so we'll have the Moon on Regulus for the 9th. Okay, so we're coming up to Bastille Day, you see, and this whole Mercury being in Cancer. At the same time, we have the tail of the snake in Scorpio, and for this Black Moon, the Moon is here, but for the 31st, 31st, we had Mercury conjunct to the Sun, and we had the Moon in Cetus. That was just in Aries. But on the 30th, the Moon was in Pisces, and then just on the beginning of the 31st, well, we had in Cetus. So that was a big trine between Moon ruling Cancer, where we've got Mercury in the Sun, and that was the day that Prince, I'll show you. Right, so here's Prince Charles opens fish markets during Shetland trip. So I put, yep, the fish are caught before they can reach the third eye. Correct solstice closing is the head Ed Scotland, because the lion caught the fish at the X marks the spot, the flag of Scotland. Let's put that up. So Scottish flag, lion, but it used to just be the skull and bone mutable cross. And now we've got the last lion. We had the football finals in Europe. So Gemini and Taurus, Italy and England. Italy, the last leg, and England, the three lions. So this is the last. This is the last Cairo. They show you the keys that go round, and this is the last closing, the last angle. The Cairo, the Chiron key is the different sides of the line when he's either turned left or right with his open arms to make that 90-degree angle. And here he is in the middle of Scotland, the lion, Amit, his open mouth. So, caught the fish at the X marks the spot. Shetland Isles is the corona crown, and the opening of the Taurus field fountain, opening water, full air, water, Libra, Scorpio, as Pisces and Aquarius hit the ascendant. Scorpio, Libra make the lotus opening in Scotland. So Shetland Islands is above Scotland. Croco Dundee, D-Day, so they have officially opened Netflix. D-Day is 4 times 4, D is the 4th letter, 4 times 4-wheel drive. So they have officially opened Netflix, opened by the Little Prince. Little Prince, pince à ongles, nail clippers in French. Pince is clipper, it's the claws. Mercury, Prince, Dauphin was conjunct Sun in Cancer, Cali, 30th, 7th. Moon ruler was in Pisces. Ruler Jude Pete, Jupiter ruler, which is what I've just shown you, is in Aquarius, going retro back to the tail of Billy Goat Fish. So it's all about bringing up the Merlion with the Tokyo Olympics, Empire of the Sun. The Sun is in Cancer, and they've got to make this Merlion. So this the Mercury, the Dauphin, which is the new king, the child king, Mercury. So he's on his way back to Capricorn, Jupiter from Aquarius onto the tail of Capricorn, Billy Goat, and on the whale, Cetus, the beast of the unconscious collective, and tail, Willy I am, tail is in Scorpio. So the tail of the Milky Way is in Scorpio. A grand trine, so between Pisces, Moon, Cancer, Mercury and Sun, and the tail of the snake in Scorpio, and still is for this date. I told you it's a big date because it's the crab and represents the claw of Captain Hook, all the water signs stuck in a fish bowl, the passage through is an inside job, save Willy, your free will. So it does remind me all of the Dauphin, Le Dauphin, the oldest son of Louis XIV. And we've got the fish. And this is the flag of the Dauphin. Merlion is the young Dauphin. JL cut. So this is all, you know, we've got the tail of the snake in Scorpio. It's all about the Milky Way. It's all about prematurely bringing up Taurus, because the head is in Taurus, and Scorpio, the tail. It's the killing of Europe. Ophiuchus, JFK, just the jellyfish diaphragm cuts. JF is a play on, so that's 16 of, yeah, JL, it's the cut, the film cuts. So this is all what's happening now. We've got Jupiter on his way back to take Capricorn, yellow and black. And this is the N, the North Polaris. N is pronounced N. And this film was made exactly 25 years before coronavirus. So they tell us 25 years later. And you've got the three, the black, the white, and the Arab. The 777. Yep. The squaring of the circle going on now in this great trine that we've got between the water signs. So this was on the 30th, the 31st. We had the full moon on the 24th in Cancer. So this is exactly what's going on, right? So let's go back. That's the 7:31. So there was Mercury and the Sun bringing up the Dauphin. And that was making a big trine to the tail of the Milky Way snake currently in Scorpio, and to the moon in Pisces. So that's the big water triangle, the Bermuda Triangle in a way. So let's go back to the 8-8. So then we've got this black moon in Cancer, so 1 month of that energy of water, and we've now got the fire rituals coming in too, water and fire. So let's just see how everyone moves on here. And the moon moves in, and the sun will start to move in, so from the 10th. So this is when the sun comes back. We've got cold weather everywhere. The sun will come back as the sun goes home in domicile to Leo. And we've got these oppositions going on. So Jupiter, as he's on his way back, he's going to be opposite all these guys in Leo. And he's on his way back into Capricorn. So all that energy set off from Cancer, full moon, and then black moon. It's all a play. That black moon is going to be bang opposite Saturn. Saturn's going retrograde as well. Okay. Then we've got the moon going into Pisces, and we've got Venus in detriment, and we've got the head always of the Milky Way in Taurus. So Venus rules Taurus, very affected. Then we're going to have Mercury conjunct to Regulus, and we've got the Bastille Day in France. So I wonder if there's going to be some little event for all this. And then we're going to have absolutely on the 13th, so that will be the beginning of this weekend. We're going to have the moon on Allez les Bleus, on the blue star Spica. And the sun will be fully in Leo by then. And Mercury, the ruler. So this is a big thing. The Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, on Regulus, and the moon on Spica, as Venus, ruler of Libra and Taurus, is in Virgo. So this is... and we've got Mars, ruler of Scorpio and Aries. So we've got the tail of the snake in Scorpio, affected by Mars in Leo. This is all the energy of the Merlin, the King. So that's brownie points for that energy of, because, you know, the hidden fuel is now going to be water. So it's all about, you know, Mars taking the energy then of the King to integrate the energy of the Scorpio tail, and we've got Venus in detriment, the ruler of Taurus. So that is a date, the 13th, and then we've got Bastille Day on the 14th. The moon will just be leaving Virgo, Venus here, Mars still for a bit. We're going to have the Sun, Mercury and Mars in Leo. And then the moon will come to Scorpio. We'll have a full moon when the moon goes to Aquarius. Got Venus, so the full moon is going to be when Venus and it's going to be conjunct to Jupiter. So let's see. Jupiter will be just already in Capricorn. So when does Jupiter go into Capricorn? That is the big thing, and that's going to be all for the Bastille date as well. So he's going to enter from the 17th into Capricorn. No, on the 19th. On the 19th, he's in Capricorn, and the moon is on his way. So what's 99 almost? So it was full. So around there, and the moon and the sun in Leo. Sun, bang on Regulus for that full moon on the 22nd, as Jupiter has just returned to Capricorn. And the moon, let's put the moon on to Fomalhaut then. As well. That is going to be, yep, that is going to be a full moon on Fomalhaut Regulus. Saturn, the ruler, at home in Capricorn, and Jupiter in detriment. Venus in detriment. Mercury, Mars conjunct in Leo, and the Sun on the line. So there's going to be stuff going on in, this is all for the French. This is all to bring up La Marianne. They're going to be merging with Libra, the Lucifer energy, merging the High Cardinal with the premature pre-sexual. So this is Virgo, this is New Zealand, this is Australia. This is stuff going on in Australia or France. France for La Marianne, and if not, Virgo for Australia, New Zealand. The crowning of the new Sun King, all part of the Empire of the Sun, the Tokyo Olympics, all about bringing up that lion they've put in Asia. So these Olympics are about rising the sun, the French king in Asia. Yep. This is the Empire of the Sun. The empire comes to Asia. Yeah, incredible. I've got a friend that I used to ride horses with since he was 18. I was 23. He just got the bronze medal for eventing. He was on the team for France, which has been quite exciting because he's a real character. He might go ahead. There's the individual now. He on mainstream astrology, he's a Leo, but he's actually a Cancer. But that would be, and he's not Arabic, but he's got an Arabic name, Karim. His real name is Florent, but anyway, he's a real showpiece. He's an incredible guy. So it wouldn't surprise me if he went and got gold to bring. It's all about the sun coming to Asia now. Right, so we've just gone up to the 22nd. This was just instead of me making a post. I will be back. I've got so much to say, but I'm just winding down. I have 2 readings I'm going to do on my own. I'm going to be doing a young girl's birthday chart, and I'm going to be doing a couple's wedding gift. So that's always fun for me. And I have written feedback that I'm doing for somebody. Otherwise, I'm taking bookings for October now. September's already full. And I'm going to be starting to do webinars and teaching. And I'll be back doing videos soon. I just need time to reflect, go over Lavette's last video that I'm still thinking about. I have to go and have a look at it more because I want to check out some dates myself and think about it. So I'm going to be doing all that for August, and I send you all my love, darlings. Bye.